Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you, Dr. Katrina, all my new members and my returning members for your continued following, your continued support. I appreciate it all. No one is here, so I'm just going to continue to crochet on. Where is it? Okay. My strap for my cross body bag that I have yet to make the cherries for because I have not. I've been doing bunnies. The bunnies are multiplying. So I said, let me work on this while I have a moment. And the weather is cold this morning. Not sure what it should go up to today, but it's been chilly in here. Don't like the chilly. I watched Paradise last night. That show is, it is so much like This Is Us. And Michael K. Sterling, I think that's his name. Knowing me, I probably just gave him a new name. But he was in This Is Us. And this show, even though it's totally opposite from This Is Us, the way that they set it up is so much like This Is Us. So it's interesting. It's definitely not a show that I can figure out. Way too many twists and turns for me. But it's a good one. If you haven't started watching it, you can binge it on the weekend. I think it's episode 7. Just under an hour. So if you have nothing to do on the weekends, it's a good binger. What else did I watch last? Something else I watched. Now I can't remember what it was. Have no clue. Hello to the lurkers. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. I've been trying to grow ginger, and when I thought it was I could harvest, it was nothing there. But the plants that did survive me messing around with them, they are still growing. So I'm very, very happy. And the turmeric is growing as well. And it's been well over 8 months. I planted those things back in June. So we're at 8 months now. Matter of fact, I think today is 8 months. But they're still growing. One of them, when I tried to harvest the first time, I went ahead and just put the ones that I pulled out because there was no way I was going to get them back to where they were. So I just put them in a different pot. And my friend came over and she was looking at it and she took a picture so she could show another friend of my indoor garden. And then I happened to look at the ginger pot that I put the other ones in, and it had new sprouts. Well, the sprouts are about 4 inches tall now. And that was about 2 weeks ago, I think. Maybe a week or two. I don't know. I can't remember things. Hey, BJ, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? And I took the seeds from my green pepper and red pepper and maybe the yellow pepper, but I can't remember. Because I usually just plop all the seeds in some soil to see what's going to pop up. And finally, I have a green pepper growing. I am so excited. But it's the only one that's on the plant. And if you've ever grown peppers, you know the stalks are like not very thick. So I was just trying to find, and I think, I'm not sure if the I can't even think of what it's, the wooden dowels, the dowels. I'm not sure if the dowels are I have some skinnier ones. The thick ones I definitely don't want to put in there. I just want to stake it. But I'm not sure if the dowels that I use for my skinny dolls are tall enough. But I'm going to find out when I get off of this live. Hey, Ola Joe, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. I've been here, but on the phone. Okay, I know you got things going on. We'll keep you playing. Got to stay on this call. Okay, that's fine. And I did look up the distance for Gaucher, and she is 3.5 hours away. I don't know why I was thinking it was 2. My friend, I had to call her to see if she wanted to do a road trip with me. She's like, well, when are you talking about this road trip? I said, in about a month. And then I went on, what is it called? The Google Maps, just to see what the area looks like. It's not, I don't know what the area is, but there was like no pretty flowers or anything like that. It was little gloomy over there, but I'm going to go and check it out. And I think I might just go, and just in case I don't make it over there anytime soon, because we're getting ready to go into the rainy season in a few months. And at the rate of my job, it might be a long time before I get there. This job is sucking the life out of me, Lord. It's sucking the life out of me. I want my freedom, but I want my freedom on my time, nobody else's. Hey, Shirley, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. This is IGG and BJ. How is it going? Oh, my goodness, it's 61 degrees today. Peeps will be wearing shorts and flip-flops. Oh, my goodness. I am working on an outside banner for March. An outside banner for March. Okay. And BJ said it's 64 and cloudy. What is it right now for us? 78. 78 and partly cloudy. Okay. But I have to see if I can show my little, then I can delete it. One less thing on my phone. I was trying to do a tutorial, but Lord, I cannot. Oh, it's got something on there. I got to clean that thing off. Let me see. That's my little green pepper. There it is. My little green pepper that's growing. I'm so excited. I just don't want it to fall off before it's big enough. What can you do? Gigi, did you hear your governor is going to have yeah, I heard. He's an idiot. Yep, I heard that. He's an idiot. His wife is going to run for governor, and Donald. I guess they're going to run against each other because, Death Santis and the orange idiot do not like each other. So it'll be interesting. I want a strong Democrat to come out and kick all of their behinds, but anywho. I decided I'm not dwelling on this crap because it is absolutely out of my hands. I did my part. I'm just going to pop me some popcorn and watch the demise of America and hope that the people that voted that crap in continue to go out there and protest, because they are the reason we are in the situation we're in right now. And moving on. Moving on. Woo. The poorly educated. Moving on. I think, what's today, Wednesday? No, I think she comes on Thursday. What's her show called? The Scam Goddess. I think she comes on Thursdays. Can't wait to see what craziness she has cropped up. I watched, I only see the old American Greed shows. Every now and again, one will pop up that I haven't seen. And sure enough, now I've seen her on like doing short interviews about that man that scammed her. What's her name? Jennifer Lewis. But this was a full interview of all of it. I was like, whoo, he got her. He definitely got her. I was like, and then for him to say, oh, I don't mind. I know there are people that do not watch television. But you don't necessarily have to watch television to know who Jennifer Lewis is. But Blackish definitely gave her props. But he got her. He got her. There's a crook on every corner. Every corner. And she got, the big thing she got was she gave him 50 grand, and he told her to write gift in the memo section. So that's what really got her, because they told her when she tried to get her money back that because she wrote gift in the memo, she could not get her money back. So be careful, ladies and gents, if you come on, because I'm sure there's some lady doing the same thing. Never put gift in the box unless it is a gift, because they can get you. They can get you. I love American Greed. It's like my favorite show. I was like, oh my goodness, with the demise of the FBI, American Greed may be long soon to be ended because there's nobody to investigate the greed. I was scrolling through the Doshay's website. Oh, I just want to win the lottery. I want to win the lottery so I can just go in there and buy it all. But I am definitely going to take a weekend. I've never even been to Daytona. So, and I'm glad it's straight up. It's a straight drive up. I don't have to, like when I go to Orlando, you got to cross over. No crossing over. Straight shot. I was hoping I would be able to do it next weekend, but next weekend, oh, let me put that in there. My bunny sale is Saturday the 8th. And then I have to sit back and just try to finish the stuff that I want to do for myself, like this crossbody bag that I had hoped I would have finished by now. But be as it may, I chose a really slow process of trying to do a strap. But this strap is so good. It'd be so sturdy. Because my phone alone, I think that phone weighs a pound itself. At least it feels like it weighs a pound. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. BJ, I thought about doing a separate channel. I say it's too much just to do this channel. So I just said, no whining, because nothing is going to change in the next 2 years. It's just going to be all, well, how do they say, hell in a handbasket or something like that? That motto is said. I was listening to Roland Martin, and he was talking about when Michael Jordan was fired. I was like, what? Is that what happened? I tell you, got to be the owner of your own destination. Can't leave it in the hands of somebody else. And at least Jordan, was it not Jordan? Nike keeps Jordan rich. Because every time they say they have a new sneaker coming, people are wrapped around the stores waiting to purchase those sneakers. I've never owned a pair of Air Jordans. My sister has. I've never owned a pair. Him and his mom, I should say his mom is the reason Nike is even a known company, because they were going under before she did that deal. BJ, are you working on anything? Hey, Darcia, how are you today? Did I say hi to you? I don't know if I did. But if I didn't, hello, how are you today? Thank you for joining. Oh, girl. Yep. The $1 million gold ticket to America. You cannot come here and seek asylum, but if you got enough money in your account, we'll take it. Ooh, child, where am I? This seems like, oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I did that all wrong. Let me go back. Yep. If there's $1 to be taken from somebody and somebody wants it, they can figure out a way. Ooh, child, it's going to be. Mm-mm-mm. And they're just sitting there saying, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything else you want, sir? Yeah, we'll do that too, sir. Uh-huh, sir. Anything else, sir? That's how I see them. Let me see. Darcia says, hello, Gigi, in the chat. How is everyone? Water in my cup, finishing up a shawl. You know, I was watching Irrational, and the girl had on the prettiest balloon sleeve shrug with a turtleneck. I looked at, I was like, I have got to make one of those. But the thing is, it'll be really nice for fall, but way too hot because we're getting ready to kick into these 90s in about, what did we, in February? About April-ish. We'll be kicking into that. And I don't like wearing long sleeves at all, unless it's really cold outside. Or if I'm going into an event that most of the hotels are cold. So if I go to a conference or something like that, then I want to have something. But with this belly and all, I don't want that little shrug for myself, but I'll sure enough put it in my Etsy shop for some skinny little chick to buy and appreciate. if I do decide to make one. I see so many things that I want to make. I just don't have the time. Just time is of the essence. And for me, working 12 hours days, there's just not enough time in a day. But I love that thing. Loved it. Let me see, did I miss anybody? Oh, Nightbot is doing his job. BJ says, I'm eating lunch. I couldn't get off the other channel. They kept doing stuff. I've written one letter already. When you say the other channel, is it your channel or is it someone else's? I wish I had the energy and the time to dedicate to another. But then, and my other thought was, when this is, as we say, this too shall pass. When it passes, yeah, there's always going to be something to talk about. But I don't know. I know the Scaredy Cat, Pam's Kitchen, and Scaredy Cat Gardner, and in her POV. I was like, but of course she's probably retired. I'm like, ooh, 3 channels. I'm barely holding on to one. I'd probably have them all mixed up anyway. I can't stay on one topic. I'll be going, then I'll be talking about my POV, and then I'll be going to talk about crocheting, and then I'll be talking about my show, the shows I watch, just like I do now. So, and what is it called, VJ? You said it yesterday, but was it yesterday? Or was it the day before? I can't remember now. Weren't you on? Anywho. Oh, I only know about 3 of them. I don't know about those other ones. I only know about the 3 that I mentioned. Good for her. Make the money while they'll let you. Because as we see, I found out not only did they get rid of Joy, they got rid of Jonathan, they got rid of Katie, and the only person that's still holding on of color is Reverend Al. And I saw some comment that the orange thing said, what does he have over whomever? But apparently they put a fox in the hen house, and she came and cleaned up. So Reverend Al is the only person of color that's still there. Val Jean's World. Yeah, okay. Let me write that down because I have CRS. Write it down. Where's my little tab, my little sticky pad? And it was so funny. I heard Ola Jo say yesterday she goes back and looks at her videos. I was like, girl, whatever's out there is out there. I don't go back and look at anything unless somebody asks about one of my tutorials. I might go and look at the tutorial and try to answer their questions, but to look at my only thing I look at is that picture that is captured and to see if I like it or not. And I'll change it if I don't. But you're good, Ola Jo. You are real good. Let me see. Reverend Al is on MSNBC. He does a weekend show at 5:00 for now on the weekends. Saturday and Sunday. He does a weekend show. Of course, I miss it on Saturdays because I'm doing my weekend show. But he used to have 5 days a week, and then they reduced him to the weekend. But he's the only one that's left because all the other ones are gone now. So yesterday was good. I didn't even go on until I watched the end of Rachel in protest. I really didn't want to watch it, but I said, well, I like Rachel. I really do like Rachel. And I like Lawrence. So I watched a little of both of theirs before I went to sleep. But to say the least, it is what it is. Until you have your own ownership, these people have carte blanche to do whatever the hell they want to. And when I was listening to Roland, he started listing all of the companies that fall under this umbrella of NBC and Comcast. Comcast owns NBC. So I was like, what? It's just like when I watched the story about not Fredericks of Hollywood. What's it called? That should be Frederick of Hollywood. Victoria's Secret. I didn't realize that owner of Victoria's Secret also owns Bed Bath and Beyond. Not Bed, no, Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works. But he had all those other stores that have since gone out of business, like Learners and some other stores. He had 11 different companies at one point. I tell you. It's just like owning a little, and as I say, we don't own anything. As we rent out a little plot of land, we hope to pass that little plot of land on to our children, and we try to tell them, you have to pay the real estate taxes, otherwise they will take that little plot of land from you. So we don't really own anything. We just rent it. You pay that mortgage off, it doesn't matter, because as soon as you stop paying those real estate taxes, that house is no longer yours. Ownership of something. Got to have ownership of something. Has anyone done their income tax and that they think they're going to get a refund? All persons of color in this year are gone, but him, Simone Michael. Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting Simone Michael are still there because they're taking Joy's slot. I forgot about them. I totally forgot about them. They are still there. And the Hispanic girl, but she ain't of color. She just of Hispanic heritage. When I say color, I mean color. Ooh, that's what they got. Their podcast started up on YouTube. Did I miss something? Yes, Amen. Yes, I was shocked to hear that too. But apparently, everybody that spoke out against the atrocity happening in the Middle East got booted. And you know, Amen was very vocal. Anywho, it looks like Fox News right now. Fox with their 2 token black people or 3 or whatever they are that sit there and yeah, yes, people. Nothing we can do. As I say, you need to have. Oh, and the OWN network is under Comcast as well. I was like, okay. So that whole lineup that I don't get anymore, OWN, Discovery Channel, and something else, something else, something else, that's all under Comcast. So pretty much they own everything, everything. You say you're gonna owe anyway? That's right. Take time when you gotta pay money. I want to drag that token off Fox out of his chair. Woo, girl. I look at them, I was like, whoo. When I watched Reese Waters and he showed all of them we here for the Black History celebration. And the ones that I look good in red, ooh, look at me. Ooh. I was like, am I living in Twilight Zone? Please let me wake up from this nightmare. Please let me wake up from this nightmare. I just can't with these people. What is wrong with folks? But anyway, he's done so much for us. I hope y'all know that. He has done so much for us. I haven't felt it, but they done so much for us. If they want the states to fend for themselves, we shouldn't have to pay federal taxes. Just let Elon pay the taxes. He the one making all the money off the government. Let him pay it. Anywho, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Those other people that voted this crap in, they need to be out there, rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Because they about to cut off Medicare. Then they're going to move on to, because, he did say Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security won't be touched. Well, they touching Medicaid, so we know the rest of them are right around the corner. Right around the corner. They didn't school you, and the end of him, you almost made it. That was hilarious. I was like, where did these people grow up? I mean, they couldn't have been rich all of their lives. And even if they were rich, somewhere there was a Mima, what do they call it? Medea, great grandmama, somebody that knows the hell. Come on now. Okay. I'm just when I saw that, I was like, I have never, never. Woo, Lord have mercy. I want y'all. I'm not going to even go there. I'm not even. I can't handle it. I just can't handle it. Okay. Y'all know I love me a good soap opera. Not her. Anyway, so they have Beyond the Gates. If you're not a soapy person, don't even worry about it. But I'm a soapy person. I like soap operas. That's my escape from all the foolishness in the world. But they had what is it called? Beyond the Gates. Majority Black cast. Who knows if it'll last the whole month. But anywho, I am enjoying it because everything that you see on the white majority soap operas, because they are majority white, they have a speckle of a Black family here and there, depending on which one you watch. But everything that I watch Young and the Restless, I've been watching Young and the Restless since it aired. And just how they talk about how strong their family is and how this, that, and the other. Same premise with this one. It's a rich Black family. They got their own issues. They got all kinds of stuff. They have a gay son, nephew. I don't know what he is, because now it's going to take me a minute to learn all these people. There's too many of them going on at one time. I couldn't even tell you their names right now because I got to learn them. But I like it. I like it because it shows a little bit of us in different areas of us. You know, it's not just the rich ones, it's the ones that's got basic jobs. There's a girl that's in there, there's a hairstylist. I like it. I do like it. What's her name? I want to say her name is Gloria. Gloria Rubin. Is that Gloria Rubin? I don't know what that lady's name is. No, I don't think that's her name. She used to be on Law and Order. She was the coroner on Law and Order. I think that's the same lady. But she has this gorgeous salt and pepper hair going. I don't know if that's a wig or if it's all her hair, but anyway, it's gorgeous. I'm sure there's some extra added stuff in there, but it's really pretty. Let me see. Holly was questioning whether the governor would stop paying for abortions. He wants to reinstitute the pregnancy centers. I politely wrote and asked, what about after the child is born? When were governors paying for abortions? That's what I want to know. The only time any of that stuff is taken care of, if it's an emergency and someone has to have a D&C. Is that what he's talking about? Because I don't know of any states that pay for abortions, but I could be wrong. They're idiots. The mother needs Medicaid, food stamp, affordable daycare, and Head Start for that child, not just life, but the quality of life. Girl, you ain't said but a word. You ain't said but a word. Just write one of those letters, send it to me, and I'll copy and paste it and send it to mine. Stepping down from the pulpit, sitting on my soapbox. I hear you. Send. I will copy and paste. I will take out what needs to be taken out, and I will send it, because we got two. When I saw how can they be saying, oh, he's doing a great job? Oh, if he's doing such a great job, it took these people a minute to start fussing and cussing. It took them a while. It took them too long as far as I was concerned. But I guess it finally started to hit them. Now it's hitting them real hard. Anywho, let me get off of here. I got all of 15 minutes to make a salad. But I thank you all for coming. I try not to be political, but if you put your head in the sand and say, oh, I'm not political, politics happens to us all in some form or fashion. And if you just want to say, oh, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to see it, that's up to you. But it will happen to you. Like I used to tell my daughter, I said, you don't have to do things that you should do, because society will do it to you. You sit around and don't take care of your business, believe me, somebody is out there saying, okay, fine. You don't want to pay your car note? Hey, we come get your car. You don't want to pay your house note? We come get your house. It might take a while, but we're going to get it, period. So if you don't care about Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security because you're young and it's not affecting you right now, believe me, it will. Unless you're one of them billionaires where you don't rely on it because you got a doctor in your pocket that you can call at any time for any reason, see any specialist you want to, go anywhere to be taken care of. All of this stuff affects you, period. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to keep my blood pressure down, my heart rate down, my sanity. But I can't, I just can't say nothing. They want them to have the babies. What are they supposed to do with these babies? Okay, VJ, and for all the people, I don't want to offend anybody. They want the white women to have the babies because they want to keep the majority up. So that's why they fight so hard against abortions. Anywho, let me move out of that lane. Let's go into another lane. I am not political. I'm just standing for basic human rights. That's right. But it's all related to politics, because from the head to, that's why I say every election that happens in America affects you in some kind of way. From the school board to the alderman to the councilman to the mayor to the commissioner, all of that stuff affects you. All of it. So if you sit around and all you think is the president is the only thing that makes a difference in your life, that person that's in your city is affecting your life, period. Cheryl says you are right, Gigi. Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get off my soapbox so I can go get me something to eat, because in 13 minutes now, I need to be back on that computer working for the man. So I can keep my insurance, pay into the government that don't want to give me my money back, and keep my house and my car and some clothes on my back and some food in my stomach. Amen. God is good. You all have a blessed day as well. Thank you, VJ. Thank you all for joining me, listening to my rant, because VJ can get me started. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Those white men don't want to have their babies anymore. Why they want a person of color baby? Girl. Oh, did y'all see the story about the lady that ended up with the black baby that did vitro and in vitro fertilization, and they mixed up the eggs? She wanted to keep the baby, but the people said, give me my baby. It's such a mess. That is such a scary I feel bad for the baby, for her, for the whole situation. It's a sad thing that they mixed up those eggs like that. But anyway, the baby is here. Somebody loves him. At least he knows, if he ever hears a story, or they'll know they were well loved. I don't watch crime. Politics is my crime. All of it is a crime, period. All right, I'm getting off of here. Thank you all for your time, your listening, and everybody have a great rest of your day and stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye. I know she carried the baby. She wanted that baby, but I think the people that it belonged to wanted the baby. I don't think she was married. I think that's why she didn't. I think she was single, and that's why she did in vitro, but I could be wrong. Don't. I halfway listened to it. Love you all as well. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to be starving sitting at